Okay. It's actually working. There's about a 10-second delay. Hi, chat. Hey, this is a very first stream. Today I am going to go through just doodling a little bit. And yeah, if anyone does join, Cyrus, hello! Welcome, you're the very first viewer ever to my very first stream ever. So I hope you're having a lovely day and I hope you can hear me. I've got a mic. So, cool. I'm just gonna start doodling. How are you? How is everything? It's really cool that we're all here. All two of us. It's amazing. Okay, so happy to be part of history. Amazing. Thank you. I'm so glad that you're here. Okay, what I'm gonna do is basically do a doodle diary with whoever wants to join in. So I thought that would probably be the nicest thing to start. And also I do these every day anyway. I thought I might as well just share that with everyone. Yeah, cool. Okay, so while I'm doodling, let me know how you're doing and what you're up to. Oh my goodness, can you tell that I've literally just downloaded my streaming software about 2 hours ago and I'm still trying to figure out. Okay, stream settings. I think we're still good. We're still great. Okay, I hope you've got a cup of tea. I've got a cup of tea. This is my favourite cup currently. I've had this cup for about, I don't know, maybe like 20 years, something like that. It's amazing. Oh, you're at work between classes. Amazing. Do you teach? And if so, what do you teach? Amazing. Today is my day off, so I thought I'd try something new. I'm also listening to some music. So, okay. Alright, so I'm just going to start. I'm going to title it something sweet like first YouTube stream. Let's put it maybe like here. Just check you can see that. Yes, you can. I can hear my cat in the background just like tearing up my sofa. An IT professor, amazing. Okay, you could probably teach me then how to deal with like streaming software. Amazing. That's so cool. 20 years, that is a certified family relic now. It really is. I don't have any siblings, like human ones, so I guess this cup could be one. Hello! Welcome to the stream. 3 viewers currently. I feel like I'm one of them though, so it's just us 3. The secret to technology is don't let it know you're in a hurry. They smell urgency. True, that's so true. I print out all of my own like prints and oh goodness, sorry, I'm getting distracted by an advert playing in a different tab. yeah, I print out all of my own prints, and my printer just decided to like die mid like making some prints. So I think I just made it feel like I was urgent that day. And I don't even know what happened. I registered it for it to get fixed, and then I left it 5 days because I was procrastinating, and then I tried it again, and it was working. So I think it was just a psychology thing. Currently at work, but couldn't miss your first stream. That's so sweet. Thank you so much, both of you. Yeah, this is my first stream. This is not my first stream ever. I think I streamed once or twice on Twitch, where, like, way before MindofMary, I decided that I was going to be that girl in her bedroom, like, playing guitar. And I was for like an hour, but I couldn't get the audio to work properly, so like people had to like take out one headphone because I could only manage to like stream the audio to like one ear. So it was, you can say it wasn't as successful as I've been today, given that I've like set this up in about 2 hours. Learning secret Mary law, gosh, yeah. Yeah, it's not the best lore out there, but it is what it is. It's all I can offer. Oh my goodness, my thing is that I get distracted every 6 minutes, so I've already forgotten to continue doodling. How are you today? How is it going? What do you guys work as? Because I think we've properly established on this channel that I am a scientist. So I think I might have mentioned it in a video or two. First YouTube stream. I don't like how distant this is, so I might just like draw them with some hands. I could have drawn arrows, but why draw arrows when you can draw hands? They've got 4 fingers. It's like the opposite of polydactyly. Getting distracted is very relatable. Yeah, You're a game designer, oh my goodness. So that's what you mean when you're very creative in your job. That's incredible. Game designer, gosh, I wish I could be something that cool. IT professor and game designer and a scientist were doodling on a Wednesday afternoon. Oh. Do you guys see this as quite... it's not incredibly straight, because my... Let me see if I can fix my phone. I've got a light attached to it, so it weighs everything down. Oh, that's made it much worse. We'll do what we can. First YouTube stream. Okay, so I guess we'll start off with a little computer. If you see that my lines are wiggly, it's because I'm nervous. I can draw straight lines usually. I can't cut in a straight line. I don't think I've ever been able to, so that's more Mary law. You live distracted. You need that on a t-shirt. I live distracted. I feel like we would be really good hunter-gatherers or like foragers. I think we'd be good foragers, like back in the olden days. I'm just gonna draw me in stick form, not stick form, but like chonky stick form. So it's a computer, and this is a little book that I've got going on here. Sorry this is so silent. It's because I couldn't figure out how to put music on. It's sometimes more programming than creative, but I like both. Ah, that's interesting. Yeah, I get that. I have a few friends who make apps and stuff like that. Incredibly talented people, but they're also like, oh goodness me, this is supposed to be a chair. They're also like, yeah, it started off creative, but it's not really anymore. I don't know how I get out of kindergarten. I can't colour in the line or cut straight, so you're light years ahead of me in that aspect. Thank you. That's really helped me. Well, I don't remember ever drawing in kindergarten. I think so in the UK we call it nursery. I think what I mostly did in nursery was make loads and loads of kites for some reason, and none of them would ever fly. It would just be me as a kid, just like cutting out loads of like diamonds and then painting them with as much glitter as I could find. And you know what nursery's like, it's just so chaotic. So you'd see just like one kid in the corner like covered in glitter and like diamonds everywhere with like string just like sprawled out. And yeah, it's just me making kites that never flew, which is quite a sad thing, but it's also beautiful, you know. The sound is super low. I think I can actually fix that. Thanks so much for letting me know. Okay, is this any better? I can actually increase that. I must do that. I must do this in a sort of like desperate way. Otherwise the technology will feel my fear. Receive again. It's better. Don't hesitate to bump it up even more if you can. Thank you so much. Oh, there's another person. Hi, Rasam. Or _Sam. This is better. Amazing. Reason it was so low was because I read online on Google that you should bring it down around -9 decibels. So I did exactly that. And I think it just wasn't made for quiet people like me. Lovely, thanks guys. This is also just a test as well. See if this is something we can continue to do in the future. Okay, I think I'll just draw a little book moment here with like first YouTube stream. A book within a book. Should I draw? Okay. So how's everyone's days been so far, and where are you guys based at? I woke up this morning to the sound of like, it wasn't an alarm, but it wasn't necessarily like a car beeping either. It was like a honk. It was like, but like continuous. And apparently it's farmers. In the UK there's a farmers strike today. So they were just driving down the road, and that sound could be heard from so far, like super far away. So that was interesting. In my dream it was like violins, and I was just in a random concert. So, and then I woke up and it was just so wild. It was actually just tractors, believe it or not. Like the things that happen in London it's unending. It's unending. Oh, we're from Paris and Mexico. Amazing. So it's 8 a.m. for me. Oh, good morning. Incredible. So you've already had lessons. That's amazing. 8 a.m. Here it's 3:49 p.m. So it's pretty late in the day. The sun is almost going to set very soon. We had a really dramatic moon yesterday. I think I might even draw that. It was massive and yellow. I think they call it a supermoon. Oh god, I've drawn a banana. I've not drawn... Let me complete this. It was supposed to be the moon, guys. So let me do some just black outlines in here. I don't know who thought I could talk and draw at the same time. I don't think I can, but we'll get better at it in time, I think. Let me know if I'm yapping too much as well, if you prefer some peace and quiet. I consider you guys my friends, so just feel free. Paris must be beautiful today. It's beautiful every day, isn't it? Doing a great job. Oh, thank you guys. Do yap. Okay, I'll continue yapping, if you insist. Okay, doing my first stream. So what do you guys do to pass time? What kind of creative things do you enjoy? London is just a train away from me. It's been years since I've been there though. It's true, it's true. I've been on the Channel Tunnel once. Not on the tunnel, in the train, within the tunnel. I was in Paris for about, I would say half an hour, and then I just got the train back, and that was my whole day. Me and a friend decided that it would be a nice idea to go visit Paris, but like the ticket there and the ticket back were so close together, and I think there was also a delay, so we only ended up going for like half an hour. I went to like a corner shop, bought some biscuits, and then had to get the train back. You should really visit London again though. I wonder if it's changed very much. I build and paint Warhammer miniatures and will draw on occasion. Amazing. That is so cool. We have a Warhammer shop in London as well, so I know exactly what kind of miniatures you're talking about. Incredible. How long does it take? I think they're tiny, aren't they? I guess, yeah, they're miniatures. That's the whole point. Oh, damn, that's so unfortunate. You got to visit again properly. I will. It's like one of the things that I've really wanted to do last year, but I never got to, is to just go and visit Paris. I guess there's never like a good time, because when I want to go somewhere, I can't find like a good, like a moment for like a cat sitter. My best friend cat sits for me because I've also got one of her cats. It's a long story, but yeah, sometimes like when I want to go, she's away, and then yeah. But what kind of things do you recommend doing in Paris? Sorry, there's a little like fluff on the end of my pen. There's fluffs everywhere, just all the time. Okay, I'm gonna draw this version of a jumper that I've been drawing for like the past week or so, and I feel like it's a jumper that I need in my life, and it's just a jumper with all three of my cats in it. I know it's not like relatable for everyone, but I would just love to wear clothes with pictures of my cats on. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. I probably wouldn't make it out of the building. I can see that actually my camera's moved quite a lot. Please forgive me, guys. I'm dealing with like, oh goodness. I'm not dealing with like the most amazing tech. Oh god, you can see under the desk. Okay, give me a second. Oh, you've got my candle now. Okay, I'm gonna have to stand. Whoop. I guess that will work. I'm watching this stream as well myself, so you guys are still in like the midst of the chaos of it. Oh no, my volume is still really low. Oh no, what do I do? And hello, Stack 5774. Thank you so much. That's really, 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 really sweet. And I super appreciate this, because I'm actually a very shy person, so making videos is super hard for me. Volume, let me see. I've maxed out absolutely everything that I can. I think it might be a matter of where my mic is. If I speak into it like this, it actually doesn't go that much higher. Sure, there's a reason. Okay, I'll just shout. Like, I'm gonna try my best to like scream into the microphone. It's a nice jumper. Thank you. Thank you. It's have you seen those embroidered ones just sort of pasted everywhere in like adverts? Because I get those adverts a lot, and I'm like this close to getting another, to actually not getting another, to getting one. But they're so expensive, but I get it because they take a lot of time to make and effort as well. Ooh. Embroidered cat jumper. Okay. I hope the volume is a little bit better. It was good when you raised the mic. Oh, okay. I could just hold it. Let me see. Oh, I hope this isn't hurting your ears. It's probably not even reaching your ears. How about this? Is this better? I could put it on a paintbrush. I have a paintbrush here. Is that good? I must look so funny. Like anyone that just comes on this right now will be like, why is she holding a paintbrush with a little fluff on it? That's way better. Okay, we're there. Thank you. Thank you so much for helping me with that. Okay, now that you can hear me without having to like strain your ears, I'm gonna draw a candle. I've actually got this candle on today. I'll show you my candle. It's not what I envisioned this stream to be like, but oh god, I hope I didn't set anything on fire. This is my candle. It's actually a soy wax candle, and I got it because it doesn't smell. Usually you get candles for like the opposite reason, so that they smell good, but they irritate my eyes, and it's really not the best. But I found these soy wax candles, and they're really great if you have like eyes that are sensitive to smells, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna write it here so that you guys know that this is actually a soy wax candle, not any other kind of candle. So is anyone listening to any like good songs recently? Does anyone listen to songs? I've been listening to a lot more Tom Odell recently. Soy Wax Candle. He has a new album out, and I'm not sure if any of you listen to it, but they are great. Like the songs are much better. Look how far low my camera is, but it's still working. It's doing what we're doing. Yeah, so his songs are really nice, basically, is what I wanted to say. And so I always use like the DJ option on Spotify. And yeah, it's just, my DJ knows me. He always puts on like a good Tom Odell song. I read somewhere scented candles are not good for you, so maybe you're onto something. Yeah, that's interesting. I always am a little bit like wary of things that do make quite pungent smells. Just a little bit wary. I have no science on this, but I'm just like wary of it because I'm like, does it irritate your lungs? Because you know sometimes some smells and some sorts of like candles and aerosols can irritate like cat lungs. So, yeah, I mean, why not human lungs as well? Oh my god, hello, stalactile. I hope I'm saying this right, I'm so sorry. What a pleasant surprise. Welcome, welcome. Cat with glasses, amazing. Discovered Paris Paloma, so vibing to her songs as of late. Paris Paloma, I feel like I know who that is. What's your favourite song? I'll definitely have a look at that later. Paris Paloma. I feel like it is somewhere. Oh my goodness, my camera's genuinely like... I'm just going to put my microphone down for a second. So, oops. Let's fix this. I think this is a sign for me to get a better thing, better stand. Oh. Okay, whoops. Okay. I think I might have to abandon this light. Okay. Chad, I'm struggling. Okay. Let's put it up here. I've got a little lamp here. It worked. It worked. We're onto something. Okay. I'm back. Okay, I think I've got it working. It's just my phone now, not a light anymore, so it's way less heavy, and I've managed to stick my light onto my lamp, so... Okay. And it's getting much darker now. Okay. What have I missed? Fred again has been releasing a new song weekly for a bit. Some of those have been really good in my opinion. Oh, who's Fred? I need to get on top of this. I'm missing out a lot. What type of tea are you drinking? It looks good. Oh, it's PG Tips. Just normal like brand of British tea. I drink it because it's the only one that's like in every supermarket, but also it's the only one that I can get like a decent sort of strain out of, I guess. Sometimes you'll leave tea bags in what's it called, water for ages, and it just never turns into tea. You know, they just kind of look like a little jacuzzi, not a jacuzzi tea. And then I've just put milk in it. That phone stand is yearning to land closer to the doodles. It actually is. It's going to become part of the book soon. I'm so sorry about that. I should have figured that out earlier. This whole thing has been very chaotic, but I'm enjoying it. I'm here for it. He's British actually. Oh, sorry. He's British actually, but he makes electro music, so maybe not your cup of tea. I like electro music. Especially on runs. I feel like it really helps like make you run faster. I like to feel like I'm being chased by like a lion or something when I'm on a run. In a good way, not in like a, oh no, I'm about to like get eaten by a lion, but like in a way of like, I don't know, it kind of sets the rhythm for you. I'm gonna stop. Although some are pretty chill and ambient like. I like the ambient ones. I like to feel like I'm like drifting through space, which is actually a really good one for me to draw. So I can like continue with this moon. You guys know that's a moon, right? It's not like a banana. So I'm gonna look up Fred as well as Paloma, Paris Paloma, and add them to my playlist. Yeah, that's the word. Okay. Should we do like an Earth here? Oh God, Earth is a bit close to the moon. That's okay. I guess it was really big yesterday anyway. Let's add a random Jupiter. Does Jupiter have rings? I can't remember for the life of me. I know it has like 8 moons, I think. Like Io, Castillo, it's like Ganymede, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we've got 8 moons. Jupiter doesn't have 8 moons. I officially apologize to Jupiter. The lighting gives a nice mood now. I like the gradual shadow. Oh, thank you. That was completely intended. Jupiter has like 79 moons, I think. Thank you. Okay, so I'm like, give or take 60 off, something like that. That's 70 off. Amazing. Well, today's going well. So, over 90 actually. Okay, guys. Okay. I apologize, Jupiter. I'm going to write it here. It has over 90 moons, apparently. There we go. All right. Let's continue. Does anyone... Oh, Jupiter has a faint ring. Okay, guys. I'm doing my best. I think this is like if the ring was like, you know, going like that. No wonder Jupiter always looks tired in NASA pictures. That's a lot of moon to take care of. It's true. Imagine having over 90 moons to take care of. I don't even think I could look after one. I am struggling to look after one plant, let alone a moon. I listen to a variety of music. Lately, I've been listening to Siamese again. I hope I said that right. Sorry, guys. Very chill music. I especially recommend the music videos are very artistic. You might like them. Ooh, I do like a good music video. I feel like I haven't seen one in ages. I just tend to listen to music on Spotify. So there is the option to see the videos, but I don't always click on them. So I get like a feel for the music, and then I'll see the music video maybe like 3 years later. But thank you. I'll definitely have a look. Okay, there are just more planets here in the corner. They're looking around. It's their first time being here too. So, some more stars. Okay, embroidered cat jumper. Where was I going with this one? Let me add some trousers. I guess in the UK we say trousers. Everywhere else is pants, I think. What is it in... I guess it might be culotte. The fact that Jupiter shows a ring at all in the doodle means it's perfect. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It's got 3. I'm sure I'm thinking of a different planet. Okay, what else should we do? Should we do some boots? Do you guys want me to draw anything, by the way? I'll do my best. So this is what I usually do when I just feel so overwhelmed with everything. The whole evening I'll just spend it like drawing like this. I love your diary doodling style. Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys should start your own doodle diaries. Has anyone here actually started one? Probably difficult, but maybe you can make a quick doodle of us. And can we have a cat looking up to the cat jumper? Okay. Okay, how shall I draw you guys? I know one of you is a cat with glasses. There's no going back from that. Let me draw you guys. What should I draw you as? Could draw you as people, I suppose, but that would be a bit boring. I could draw you as fruit. Okay, so one of you is going to be an orange. I hope you like oranges. I do like oranges, I'm going to be honest. I've had a bit of a love-hate relationship with them over the years, I'm not going to lie. And then another one of you is going to be an apple. This is a bit more Mary law. Basically, I'm allergic to apples. I did not realize this for the longest time. But yeah, now I can't eat apples. I miss eating apples. Not sure if any of you can relate to that, but if you spend like your childhood eating apples and then your adulthood not eating apples, it's quite a different thing to go through. I want to be a kiwi. Okay. Okay. All right. So let me assign who the orange is. CJB 1454. You're gonna be the orange. What has this stream turned into? Okay, 1454. We're gonna be the orange. Okay. Who's the apple? I don't think there's enough of us here. Oh wait. Stalactile. I think you haven't said a preference, so I'm gonna give you the apple. Do you want to be a kiwi or a kiwi? Never realised I had a number after my name before. Okay, Cyrus, we need a kiwi. What do kiwis look like? They're small, green, sweet, I guess. Kind of like that, a little bit fuzzy. So I guess this will, I hope that looks like a kiwi. Looks a little bit like a raisin, I'm so sorry. I'm doing my best. Oh, maybe what we could do is like have another kiwi here, but the insides with like the seeds. I think that's what they look like. Goodness me, what a day to forget what a kiwi looks like. Can one of you be an avocado? I remember what those look like. Kiwi me looks amazing. Thank you. I'm so glad you like it. Okay. Osiris. Okay, who wanted to read the mango? Mango reserved for me. Stack 5774. Okay, we are going to get a mango. They're slightly, it depends on the type of mango you have, I believe. They're slightly like that, like runner bean, but large. I miss a good mango, guys. I've not had a good mango in years. Can I be a banana? Yes, you can. 5774. Okay, banana time. Okay, we are just... I'm gonna be honest, I've not drawn a banana before. I hope that's okay. You're unpeeled. Okay. I'm trying not to spell your names wrong. Because I spell my own name wrong sometimes. There we go. I need to draw the cat. Probably better this way. Okay. So there will be a cat looking up at the jumper. I'm pretty certain. I can fit one in here. It's a small one. There we go. There we go. I think kind of looks like it's melting into the ground. Oh god. This will do. This will do. Okay. Oh, it's not looking so bad on camera. Let me move you slightly into the middle. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What can we do now? Maybe a sock over here. Oh goodness. Okay. Cats are liquid after all. That is true. My cats can fit into yes. My cats will literally fit underneath doors if they try hard enough. I don't even know how I've managed to lock them out today. But this is a little box. This is also how I actually capture my cat. If you just leave a box out for her, she will 100% just climb into it, and then she looks at you from it as if she's claiming it. So this is just a little belly. Hey, so maybe we should actually draw a cup with a cat in it. You know when you're little and you're like, you never know what your life is going to turn out to be, and then you're on a stream, or your first stream, and you're drawing cats in cups. Okay, some paws. Okay, this is not my best cat in a cup drawing, but it will have to do. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Let's do another leg here. Lovely. This is not a cat drowning, just so you know. This is all cat. Okay, let me draw a little bit over here. Cats. Does anyone here have a cat? I think you guys have all seen that I have 3. I got 2 by accident. They were unplanned cats. Lily was my first cat. She's the brown one. If you've seen any of her videos, not her videos, like she's not filmed them herself, but if you've seen like a brown cat in my videos, that's her. She's got the flat sort of Persian face. She was my first cat ever. And then I had this wonderful idea during like the 2019s, shall we say. There's Lily, Pixie, and I've forgotten the third one. Oh no! Okay. I have one who comes to visit me but will never stay. Unfortunately, cats are like that. I used to like have a cat that used to visit me as a kid as well, but they would never stay. used to break my heart every time. I don't know why they're like that. It's kind of like technology. It's like the opposite. It's like when they feel you love them, they're like, that's too much for me. And they refuse to stay. That's sad. So the third one, that was really good remembering, by the way, Lily and Pixie. And the third one is Toto. He's named after, I'm going to draw him. He's named after Totoro, the Ghibli movie character. And it's because he reminds me of Totoro so much. Because he's the kind of cat that will like not let you hug him, but he'll follow you absolutely everywhere all day. He's very like inquisitive. He's very curious about life. And if you're upset, it's really sweet because he will come and like visit you and just stay with you. Like, he really helped my friend when we were living together. Just like staying with her a lot, and me as well. Like, he's just always been there. But I didn't plan on getting Toto. I had the brilliant idea in 2019 that I was going to what was I going to do? I was going to foster kittens because I was watching too many YouTube videos about the lady that fosters kittens online. I've forgotten her name, but like she always gives kittens baths with like fairy liquid, and I was like, that's gonna be me. I'm gonna foster loads and loads of kittens and then bring them up to like amazing health. And then the RSPCA, which is like a charity here in the UK, brought me the first kitten, and he was just so sweet. He walked in, my old flat at the time, and he was still a little bit high from like anesthesia because he just had the little snip, and he walked in and he like strutted in the flat and walked up and down, and he found himself a little box and just fell asleep in it, and he was like, yeah, I like it here, this is great. And then he just stayed, and I thought him and my cat had bonded, but it was only after I'd signed the adoption papers that he started then like chasing her around and being like, get out of my way. So yeah, I did not make it onto fostering my second kitten because the first one just stayed. Toto just stayed. What is your favourite Ghibli movie? And what about you, chat? Yes, everyone, what is your favourite Ghibli movie? I love Ponyo. This is one of the newest ones, but I love it because of, I think, the aesthetic for me, and also just the friendship in there. I can barely remember it. I have a terrible memory for like films. I watch the same film about 5 times and not even realise sometimes because I'd forgotten it. But yeah, that's mine. How about you guys? Cats decide when they'll adopt their human. It's true. It's true. You make no decisions for cats. Cats make all of their decisions for you. Princess Mononoke is my favourite. Princess Mononoke is a very, very good Ghibli movie. It is beautiful. I must admit that I'm not a big Ghibli fan. That's okay. That's okay. I didn't know about Ghibli until I feel like my mid-20s. I'd never come across it before. It's such a hard pick between Princess Mononoke and Howl's Moving Castle. Yes, it is really difficult. And if you're not a big Ghibli fan, what's your favourite movie? Tried a couple, but none of them have resonated too much with me. It happens sometimes. Sometimes it's just like, it's just not your thing. And you know what, you can never, it's like cats, you don't get to decide, you know. They either stick or they don't. Whisper of the Heart or Kiki's Delivery Service. I've not seen Whisper of the Heart. I need to get on that. And Kiki's Delivery Service, that one is just so sweet. I love the little cat in that as well. Mine is Poco Rosso. I have not seen that one before. What is it roughly about? And I think it's partly because animated movies, or even movies in general, aren't my favourite medium to consume. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I'm like half-half. It really depends, I think, on the story for me. Oh, Karosa was so good. Oh, you guys being nice to each other in the comments is making me so happy. Aren't they yeah, so I guess it really depends on like the story for me. Like I will really bond with like one of those shorts from like Pixar's, especially the one. Have any of you guys seen the random Pixar shorts about a grandma and a grandpa that make a dumpling, and then it becomes their son? I cried so hard, guys. It's such a sweet little like bit. You know, Pixar makes those little bits. It's so sweet. I really recommend it. I can't remember what it's called, but it's probably like Son the Dumpling or something like that. And now every time I have dumplings, I just think about that. And if mine ever came to life, would I then have a child to look after? I think that's Bao. It could be. It could be. I think you're right. Again, terrible memory. I don't know how I've survived this long, honestly. What other movies are you guys into? I think we should maybe make a little dumpling here as well. This was Toto. Can you guys see this? Yes, you can. Okay. Gosh, what do dumplings look like? Let me Google that. This is the moment my internet cuts out. Ah, okay. You can't see this, but they're round. Is basically my summary of that. So they're quite round. They look something like mousse-ish. They have like a turny thing at the top. It's where you pinch the is it pastry? The dough? The dough, there we go. The dough. I don't know if that's quite a this dumpling has it looks like a spider. Guys, this is not going so well. How can I save this? Okay, let's give him a whole fringe. There we go. Let's give him a whole hairstyle. There we go. This is definitely our dumpling son now. Okay. Well. Dumpling. There we go. Lovely. There's an animated movie about a cat called Flo. I love Flo. I love Flo so much. You bet I watched it. An animated movie about a cat. Flo made me cry so hard. I love a movie that makes me cry. It's beautiful. If you haven't watched it, I really recommend it. That's such a great triple chin. What do you mean? Oh yes, it does have a triple chin. Oh, you're saying I had a triple chin? Yes. Dumplito the dumpling. Stop it. Yes, Dumplito the dumpling. Yes, so Flo is very beautiful, and I really recommend everyone watch that. I don't know what I can say without spoiling it. It's an adventure. It's definitely an adventure, and it's about friendships. And there's a capybara in it, so if you like capybaras, it is definitely the one for you. Okay, let's write Bao here, just in case if it is Bao. I do trust you. I don't trust myself. That's the thing. Okay, what else should we draw? Look at us, chat. We're looking fresh. You're talking about the fruit. I think you look great. Kiwi is looking a little like what's that other fruit called? The one with the white inside, and it's like the black seeds. I've forgotten. Passion fruit? No, it's not passion fruit. Dragon fruit? Probably dragon fruit.
Something a little bit more like that. Okay, what else shall we draw, chat? Let's draw Lily. So Lily, you know that reel where like they move everything out of the way? So Lily was my first love. Yeah, Lily is beautiful. She's got heart of gold, but everyone who's ever met Lily has come out scarred from the encounter, because Lily, she's different. Let's say that. She's different. She will 100%, oh god, giving her like a slightly closed eye. She will flirt with you really hard. Doesn't matter who it is, she flirts, and then people get the idea that she is friendly. So obviously they'll go into, play with her, but the moment she realizes you're reciprocating the love, she will scratch you. I'm so sorry. This is just how Lily is. But she is absolutely a sweetheart. Like once you learn the Lily cues, you're fine. She won't harm you any longer. She's all good. And also, she's just the cat that I always dreamt of since I was a kid. If you can hear like ambulances in the background, don't worry, it's London. There's always an ambulance in the background. I played a game called Stray. You play as a cat in a world filled with robots, and it's such a beautiful game. I played Stray as well. Stray is beautiful. I love Stray. I've had so many dreams where I'm just playing Stray as well, but I'm the cat, so I'm like jumping from building to building. And I don't really know how far I got in Stray. That would be a really nice thing to like stream, just playing Stray. And Stray is a French game. Oh, is it? I had no clue. I somewhat assumed it was Japanese. I think it's the art. Yes, you can look cool about that. That is amazing. Another sort of, not a game, but another French creation, I think, is Arcane. I am in love with Arcane. Arcane is beautiful. French people love the Japanese culture, to be fair. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. It's really hard to tell where things are from, I'm going to be honest. The French are killing it in the game as of late. Expedition 33 is incredible. Yes, the animation studio behind Arcane is French. Yes, I got something right, chat. This is not like Jupiter's moons. If you weren't here earlier, I severely underestimated the number of Japanese Jupiter moons there were. Don't forget to draw the flow kitty with fishies around it like on the poster. I don't think I'm like that skilled, I'm going to be honest. Arcane was amazing. Yes, so the French gaming scene is amazing. I've been watching gameplay of another game which I've completely forgotten. It might be Expedition 33, but it's like the whole story is like every year there's like the clock sort of like goes down one year, and then everyone who is that number in age essentially just fades into dust, let's say. Arcane was amazing. Yes, Arcane was beautiful. I loved both seasons. I loved them all. Some people like the first season more and don't appreciate the other seasons as much, but I think that's just something we're gonna have to live with. I think that's Expedition 33. Yes, okay, cool, thanks guys. What was I saying? Goodness me. Yes, so I always think that there's a thing of like the first season being better, especially when it's when children begin, if that makes sense, like the first season. Like if you're starting off with the characters as young people, I always tend to think that like the first season is better. It's the same in like Stranger Things, for example. I think it sets up a lot of like nostalgia and people really love that. And it is hard to recapitulate in later seasons, especially when everyone grows up and then you have to introduce new characters as well. I feel like we are kind of like against meeting new characters. So yeah, I don't know, what do you guys think? That's just my take on stuff. I love both seasons of Arcane. Yeah, it was beautiful. I still listen to the soundtrack. That's one of my like most listened to soundtracks currently. So while Expedition 33 was not nominated for a Grammy, the music in it is amazing in it too. That is true. I did hear about that. I don't remember why. What was the reason why they weren't nominated? Because the music was absolutely stunning. You're correct. So if anyone knows why, feel free to like educate me. But I know it caused like a horrible, like, let's say, feeling in the community. Okay, what was I supposed to draw, guys? Stray. I think I was supposed to draw like a cat, another one somewhere. Let's do the stray cat. I think it was a little black cat with very slim body. Oh god, this looks like a bottle. Yeah, we were all overestimating my like doodling skills. This is what we're getting. Look at that arm. It's okay. You know those sorts of artists that draw like alternative cat positions, where it's like just, yeah, it's especially with like black cats when they're just like black holes, and you know all you see is just like the outline. Yeah. Okay, so let's also add in some stray. Chat, this is the slowest I've ever drawn. I cannot multitask for the life of me, but I'm having a lot of fun. Cats are liquid, remember, he can look like a bottle if they want. True. Oh, this is a new person, hello. Lit Light 9294, welcome aboard. That's true. Shall we let's draw a bottle next to this cat so it doesn't feel so alone. They look almost identical. Okay. Let's move this down. I'm going to draw a cup of tea. Oh no, yeah, let's draw a cup of tea. Because mine is over there and it's looking at me. I don't feel comfortable enough to drink my tea on stream, chat. Okay. I'm gonna draw like the leaves on the cup. Do any of you like have a favorite cup? I feel like we all secretly have a favorite cup, even if the cup's not ours. Like I have a favorite cup at work. It's got Winnie the Pooh on it. It's just huge, that's why I like it. Okay, this one looks like it's being eaten by a garden. There we go. You'll never see that one in a forest. Imagine just taking this one out for like camping. You put your cup down and it's gone. Okay. Wow, the long cat super reminded me of a little black cat statue when we had... sorry, I can read, I promise. We had when I was a child. I had totally forgotten about it. Oh, a black cat statue. That's so sweet. Well, I'm glad that I'm bringing out like cool memories for you today, chat. That wasn't like something I was aware I was going to do, but I mean, brilliant. Okay, let's add in some paws here. I feel like we need it. I do. I also have a favorite fork and spoon. You do. You're that person. That's me too. Me too. I have a favorite. So we have like 3 different sort of not flavors, types of forks in like our kitchen drawer, and there's only one type that I will choose. I don't know why I have the other 2, but it is what it is. You don't pick these things. The forks pick you. So this is an ode to our favorite forks and spoons. Whoever's joining us right now is just it's a lot. A lot's happened. You've missed a lot. Okay, this one has a little bit of a jagged chin. It's the first spoon in the world with a chin. Okay. Right. I've recently been having loads of lentil soups. I don't know why. It brings me joy. So I'm gonna draw a lentil soup here. Is it cold where you guys are? Is it cold in Mexico? I realize how dumb that sounds now, but it might be. I'm gonna stop. It's really cold here. It's 1 degree today. So yeah, when you breathe, you can see your breath sort of leave your body. Okay. Let's add a jar of lentils, because, well, we need somewhere to keep our lentils, don't we? Jar of lentils. Chad, I was really prepared today. I actually bought a second pen. So let me show you on the camera. Here. It's the exact same pen as what I had before, but the difference is that I got this one for free in an art shop, and then I had to literally like work my way backwards from the barcode to figure out how to get another one. Because I didn't know what it was. I don't know who made it. I mean, I did know who made it. Did I? No, I didn't. It only says brush sign pen, but believe me, there are a million different brush sign pens on the internet. So yeah, I got a second pen, and it's the exact same one. I'm the kind of person that if I like something, I will buy it in every color. I will only wear that. Like I have a jumper, and I have it in 2 other colors as well, and that's my whole wardrobe. You'll see me wear it consistently throughout all of my videos. We'll drop around 5 degrees then, 5 degrees C, then we'll jump to 25 C in the afternoon. Oh, right, okay. That's quite a jump. I have no idea how to dress for those sorts of weathers. I guess you just kind of like have jackets, multiple jackets on top of one another. That's the mental temperature difference. It is. That is quite a lot. Like 20 degrees. Yes, this page is filled with lots of stories. It is. Hello, Alex. It is. There's so many things going on. Let me bring it back into... So far, if you've missed it, we started off this stream with me just like at my desk, streaming and making a book, and then first YouTube stream, which was like a notebook in a notebook in itself. And then we started off by like talking about how big the moon was, and then I was like, oh, it looks like a banana, so I drew the rest of the moon. Then we all had like an argument over how many moons Jupiter has, which wasn't really an argument. It was more like I'd gotten it wrong and everyone was trying to let me know that there were significantly more moons than just 8. And then we talked about candles at one point and how the smelly ones get in my eyes, and then cat jumpers. Then everyone became a fruit. This is where it got really interesting. So if you'd like to be a fruit, let me know. I can make that happen. In Finland, we had a few days of -7, but it's going up again and the snow will melt, and I'm going to hate cycling to work in this harsh. Oh no! There, go and stay at -10, please. I think you're the first person to wish that, stay at -10. But Finland, wow. That is, I've never actually been in that kind of temperature before. But I get it, because whenever it snows in London, we have about 1 day of proper snow, and then the rest of the week is just slush, and then it will get cold again, so then it will turn into ice, and then everyone is just slipping, and everything like halts, like no one can get anywhere, because our infrastructure is not built like for snow, or much, but like especially snow. Can you draw 11, please? I can try. I can draw the number. Okay, I know what you mean. Polar Lifestyle Junior, draw 11. I can draw. Let me remind myself what 11 looks like. Stranger Things. Okay, 11 Stranger Things. I'm offering good keyboard ASMR today. Okay, so 11 has like 11 has a face. And she has hair like this. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm doing a really terrible job. I'm gonna draw. I need to draw the nose, but I never draw noses. I need to draw the nose because there's blood dripping. Okay, chat. I'll draw I'll draw the nose. Here we go. There we go. And she has little ears. And just so you know, I don't usually draw people, as you can tell. Okay. And then she has this like jeans jacket. This is actually very fun. This is like the Nick Sharratt version. Oh goodness, what does her jacket look like? Okay, I've got it, I think. There we go. I'm so glad I can't hear you guys laughing. Alright. And then this pink sort of like dress has this kind of pattern on it. Although when I draw it looks like fish scales, so 11 has had a bit of a change in her story. There we go. And that iconic hand pose. Don't get me to draw hands, guys. Okay. Hand pose. I guess what we could do is just draw like a hand like this. It's a little detached from the body, but we'll all understand what it means. Okay, let me straighten that up for you. And then write 11. Who is excited for Stranger Things? Season... Was it 4? Season 4, I think. Season 4. Yes. Has it already come out? Or is it season 5? I cannot remember for the life of me. My goodness. Oh, if you can hear horns in the background in my audio, which you can, I don't think you can because you guys could barely hear me earlier. But those are the tractors. They're coming back from their protest in London today. 11. Okay, 11. I'm really looking forward to seeing the new Stranger Things. It's been so long. But I also think that's quite nice. You know, when you're younger and like you had to wait for things to come out on TV. It's kind of like that. They're just bringing back the nostalgia for us. Okay, Stranger Things. I'm glad you guys didn't ask me to draw a Demogorgon, because that I cannot do. Okay, Stranger Things. There we go. Right. Okay, what else shall we draw? Thank you for that. That was really fun. Just draw a flower with teeth. Ah, for the Demogorgon. Yeah, I can actually do that. Let's draw a little daisy. This is like Costco version of Stranger Things. Be careful with the briefs you give me. I have an awe of how to draw letters. I think I cannot draw letters for the life of me, but I can do bubble writing. That is the one skill I have. It is not a transferable skill, unfortunately. You don't get paid for this anywhere. I've tried. But I do have a lot of non-transferable skills. Like, I think I'm the world's best grilled sticky maker. So those grilled cheese sandwiches that you see me make in some of my videos. Steve is the best Stranger Things character. Yes, Steve is amazing. Steve is amazing. I love Steve. Let me just Google. Like Steve Stranger Things. Yes, Joe Keery. Did you know he's a singer as well? I had no clue that he was until very recently. But he literally sang and made the song that I love. What is it called? End of beginning. There we go. Yes, it's a really beautiful song. He's a great character. Some of the tractor horns actually play songs, so it's quite interesting to listen to. I just heard one that was like singing one of those nursery rhymes. Okay. All your doodles are pretty good though. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I love doodling. I've doodled ever since I was a kid. It is my one way to feel better. When like, you know how the world is like really overstimulating, and I don't really have a lot of patience for writing my day, but like seeing it laid out on a page is just so satisfying for me. I love it. It's really nice. Is that the Back in Chicago song? Yes. Yes, it is. It is that song. Did you know that he was a singer? It's incredible. Okay, I feel like another box over here. You guys see. You can just about see. You can just about see me. It's great. It gets dark really quickly in the UK. It's only almost 5 p.m. and it's already like pitch black outside. Okay, if I can figure it out and I do another live stream, would you guys prefer music like in the background as well? Or would you prefer it without, so that you can just sort of like vibe without having to like listen to music, if that makes sense? Some more little boxes. Okay, I'd quite like to add a happy little cloud somewhere in tribute to Bob Ross. I love Bob Ross. I have a Bob Ross calendar at work, and every day you turn the page and there's a new Bob Ross landscape, and it's like, I hadn't realised how many landscapes he'd actually done. But I like saying sometimes just titanium white. This is actually very nice. You can try with music, see if you like the feeling of it. Thank you. Okay, I'll try. I'll see how it goes. I'll try doing this more often. Yay. Where are we? How long have we been doing this for? 1 hour and 21 minutes, chat. We've been going at this for 1 hour and 21. I could probably do this all day. Did you hear that? That was one of the horns. It was one of the tractors. They're going home, I guess. I haven't educated myself yet on what the protest was about, but it's something to do with budgeting in the UK. So, yeah, if you're interested, I recommend a little Google. It's hard for farmers in the UK. I like writing cursive for the same reason as you doodle. Currently filling a page with random words and sentences from the stream. Oh, amazing! That is so cool. Yeah, guys, what are you doing? What are you up to? Are you drawing? Are you, also writing in cursive? That's amazing. I can write in cursive, but I can't write in a way that's, legible. You know, like doctor's handwriting, how it's like a squiggle and then it says something like in paracetamol. That's my handwriting, which is why I have to write like this with my art. It's like overly defined alphabets. Okay. And also, what are you guys having for dinner? I know it's 8 a.m. For some of you. But it's never too early to think about dinner, you know. Let's do another little candle. Okay, this one's turned into a birthday cake, actually. Do any of you guys have birthdays soon? Don't tell me when it is, but do you have a birthday soon? Mine's not for a while, unfortunately. So no birthday cake for me. Okay, let's draw a cupcake, because now we're all in cake season. It's a donut as well. You can still see, right? Yes, you can. Okay. I promise I'll get better at streaming, chat. Okay. I feel like this page is almost fully done. I feel like we can add something in here. Does anyone have any kind of suggestions? If you can't tell, I'm staring into your souls right now, waiting for suggestions. I do this with my students sometimes, like when I'm teaching. It's not the best thing I could have done, but it works. Okay, I'll leave this blank until someone suggests something. Okay. Meatballs and a sweet potato mash. You know what? Yes, let's do that. Meatballs and a sweet potato mash. Okay, what does it look like? Let's do a little plate. Why a sweet potato mash though? I've never had that before. And now I'm thinking, should I try it today? It's meatballs and a sweet potato mash. There we go. I'm gonna say M and SP mash. The The horns outside are getting more intense. Okay. I bet none of you can hear them. No, it sounds like I'm just like hallucinating. Draw a capybara, the most chill animal ever. I will. Let me remind myself what they look like. Because capybara. I love capybaras. I don't know what happened, but there was just one year where suddenly capybaras just filled the internet. And then everyone was into them. I'm not complaining. It is amazing. It's just one of those phenomena that you don't really understand where it came from. Okay. Capybaras. Okay, so they've got like an oblong head. Same, little man, same. And this particular one that I'm drawing is actually wearing a hat. It's a very dapper hat indeed. They have like a little nostril situation happening here. And you can only ever see one eye at a time. And then they have like a sort of like oblong? No, not oblong, the opposite. Rotund. There we go. Rotund little body. I don't see any capybara feet. I don't know what they look like, so I'm just going to draw stumps. There we go. Okay. Little stumps for feet. And then we've got this capybara is just taking a little rest. And you can just about see his feet at the back there. What is he thinking about? Capybara. Okay, there we go. We have a little capybara here. There you put the live stream. Okay, because sweet potato is the superior potato. Come on, Chad. Are we starting that fight? Little salt, pepper, and butter, and it's heavenly. I do agree. Sweet potatoes are very nice. I don't know if they're superior though. That's the thing. They are healthier for you, I think. There was one year, so one of my friends can only eat sweet potatoes, just for dietary reasons. And there was one year they were coming round, and I was looking for sweet potatoes, and apparently there was like a national shortage of sweet potatoes, so I couldn't find any. It was like the day my friend was coming over. Oh, can you draw an orange on their head? I think I absolutely can, chat. I can draw an orange. Let me just fix my mic. It's slipping off my paintbrush. There we go. I can draw a little orange on their head. There we go. Sweet little orange. Well, orange, you're a cute capybara. Capybaras get to bathe in water filled with oranges for vitamin C supplement. Do they really? Is that for real? I will believe anything. Just so you know. Oh, what a tragedy indeed. No sweet potato. It's true. It was... Chat, you just won't understand. Ah, that's so interesting. No one's ever offered me like an orange, a bath full of oranges for vitamin C supplementation. A little offended. I'm kidding. But it does sound like a reasonable way to get vitamin C into a capybara. Okay. What else should we do? Shall we draw the little like bathtub for them? With like oranges in. Okay. And just so you know, everything does deserve a little smiley face. Okay, so this one's just got lots and lots of like orange juice. Goodness. Not that I had many skills to begin with, but they are degrading as we go further into the stream, chat. Okay, let's try making it 3D. I know we have a game designer here, so I'm going to try my best. Okay, let's do orange. Orange. Lovely, lovely. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. I think that's lovely. Like this bathtub even has a little chin as well. Okay. Chat, we've got about 10 minutes left of this, so get your requests in if you'd like. I'm quite enjoying this. Let's do this again sometime. Okay, I'm going to also draw a little lemon up here. Oh, it does look like a croissant. Okay, it's a lemon. Draw a little leaf, so it's even more obvious it's a lemon. Okay. When life gives you lemons, draw them on the heads of capybaras. Okay. What else should we do, chat? Does anyone play Stardew Valley here? Or are we more... we're just not that cool. I'm kidding. We're very cool. I'm just thinking what there is to draw from there. There's so many things, but I can't remember what any of them look like. Okay, Stardew Valley. Let's see. Oh, the little Stardew Valley like song just popped up in my head. Dun, 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 dun. I've always wanted to do pixelated art, but I tried so hard to find like a brush that would pixelate. It took me forever to find out that actually you're just supposed to make the canvas really small. So every brush that you use essentially like becomes pixelated. I'm not the smartest, chat. No, I don't think I can draw anything in it. There must be like a little broccoli or something I can draw, because I do fancy drawing broccoli. Okay, it looks like a teeny tiny little tree. Sorry, move that out of the way for you there. So they look like teeny tiny trees, and when they fully sprouted, because you know when you grow a broccoli you have to wait for it to fully sprout before you can pick it. There we go. My farm on Stardew Valley has not been tended to in a little while. I'm afraid of what I'm going to come back to. I had loads of chickens, and I was on a really good streak with my sheep. I would pet them every day. Yes, I do. Oh, I do. Very relaxing. The minerals in Stardew had some interesting shapes. That's true. Stardew chicken? Yes, Stardew chicken. Let me turn that down. Stardew chicken. Okay, so what we can also add is the little bubble with the heart in it. Stardew is so relaxing, you're so right. Okay, Stardew Valley minerals. I used to spend so long in the cave just like going through all the levels. But I never sort of budgeted my energy very well, so I just fall asleep in the cave by accident. Okay. So the minerals kind of, they're abstract. They're definitely abstract. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to draw that. Not under pressure, chat. Okay, Stardew Valley. What else was there? Chickens. Oh, the chickens. It's just hit me. That's a great idea. Well done, chat. Played through it once. I'd like to play it with someone else. I think that'd be fun. Yes, absolutely play Stardew Valley with someone else. It brings a whole new meaning to it because you end up just like building a whole world with another person, and it's just such a sweet thing to do. I've played it with 2 other people and built 2 farms because of that. So the second farm with all the chickens, that's with my best friend. You might enjoy playing Cult of the Lamb. It's very fun. I have heard of it. One of my colleagues at work, she loves it. So I will write that down, Jack. Thank you so much. How about giant crops? The giant crops. I don't think I've ever seen a giant crop. Was that because of the alien? If you don't know what that means, I'm gonna really struggle to explain that to you. But sometimes an alien will appear in your room, like an alien egg. It has been a while. Okay, let's get this chicken out of the way. I'll focus for just 5 minutes. Not 5 minutes, maybe 1 minute. I think they look more or less like this. And then they have a little chicken tuft here. A little beak. They've got square eyes, which is really sweet. And they've got this kind of wing. And some feet. I'm assuming I'll like that. Let's draw some eggs. If you can see. Yes, you can see now. Okay, we're done. Let's write Stardew. There we go. That little W at the end. I apologize. Giant crops, okay. Let's see. Oh wow, those are giant. Okay, so I am a fisherman myself in Stardew Valley, not in real life. I don't think I can handle being a fisherman. But wow, I've never actually seen a giant crop before. And I did play for quite some time. Goodness me. Okay, chat. Google Stardew giant crops. It is amazing. Especially the pumpkins. They became like plumpkins. Okay, let's make one huge pumpkin, and then I believe, oh goodness, that's not a shape of a pumpkin. Oh no. This is, okay, we're gonna fix it. This is just what happens when you draw with pen. Chat, there's no going back. Every mark you make is permanent. Okay. I think I might have saved it slightly. It will get in the way of the broccoli, but sometimes the broccoli and your pumpkin just overlap. Okay, I think that will do. Let's write giant. giant crops. Amazing. Okay. All right, chat. What do we think? We've made it through a whole massive 1 page and a bit. Let me bring you all back up. They're so rare. I've only ever managed to get the pumpkin. Hi, Awesome Sauce. Hello. There are no mistakes, only happy accidents. A Bob Ross quote. You guys know me so well. Amazing. Yes, only happy accidents. Sometimes the broccoli and the pumpkin just overlap. Profound. Feel free to put that on a t-shirt. Okay. All right, everyone. Look what we've made. I'm not sure if I can... Whoa. I'm working with a screen that does everything slightly backwards, so this is what you've created. This is where our conversation has been. Absolutely everywhere. Which one is your favorite? I think, honestly, my favorite, I have 2 favorites. One of them is the Fruit Gang, the YouTube Fruit Gang, and the capybara, because today is the day that I found out that capybaras have orange juice baths. I hope that's real, because if it's not real, that's going down in history. And yeah, and also cats are liquid. I think the cats are liquid one will make an amazing little like illustration. Looks amazing. Thank you. Capybara is my favorite. Capybara is my favorite too. Amazing. Wow. That's great. That really hurt my hand actually. That is great. Okay, chat. I'm going to have to end it here. I've got stuff to do after this and I've got places to go. People to see, but I have no one to see. But I do have places to have to go, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd stay here all night if I could. But I will definitely come back and do another stream very soon. Maybe even tomorrow. Who knows? But it's been a wonderful time. Lily and Capybara. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, Lily actually looks like herself. Honestly, I'm doing her a little bit dirty here. Her neck is not this fat. Like it's not this large usually. Her neck is actually very tiny. She's a very, very, very small cat. It's just she's mostly fluff, mostly fur. So yeah, her collar actually is very thin. And yeah, so I've had a lovely time. I hope you guys have as well. This has been amazing. And I hope wherever you are, Mexico, Paris, wherever else you are, you have a lovely day, or you had a lovely day, and you'll have a lovely night. Get you guys some lentil soup for dinner, and some soy wax candles, because those are the superior candles, and some sweet potatoes. And I shall see you all very, very soon, and have a lovely time. I'm gonna try and figure out how to stop streaming, but so if there's like a random little like pause, please forgive me. Okay, wonderful stream. Thank you for the stream. Good times. Thanks, chat. Have a lovely time. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye. Okay, I think it's this button, guys.